guys, what I wanted to do was to demonstrate how to pick up an O-ring locator in a denture. So I have this wonderful patient here who needs two new housings in her denture. So I wanted to just simply show you in a quick little video how to cold cure a locator housing in her denture. So I have a denture where we have two receptacle spaces that we've checked to make sure that when I put the housings in and I put her denture in place, that there's enough room and that it doesn't fall short or hit too early. So I've already done that. So I'm going to show you how to place the housings and then how to cold cure them properly to attach them inside her denture. Okay, so what I've done is made sure that I put the denture in her mouth and that we had plenty of space around the housing. I've already picked up one housing and I'm going to show you how we're going to pick up another. So it's really important to make sure there's enough clearance inside that receptacle so that it doesn't hit prematurely. So a really critical step is we're going to put this block-out ring on the locator. So it's just a little white ring that prevents the acrylic from getting underneath that abutment and locking it in her mouth. And we'll simply snap on the locator housing. Alright, so then we're going to put some monomer inside the denture. So we're going to prep the inside of the denture first. Then we're going to salt and pepper some acrylic, some pink acrylic, sorry Jen, inside that so that we have a little foundation of unset monomer or unset acrylic there. Okay, now we're going to transfer that into her mouth. So we're going to salt and pepper a little bit on top of the abutment, which is a critical part because that way we won't get any void between the housing and the monomer or the acrylic that we put inside the denture. So I'm simply going to create my own little blob of acrylic there. Okay, and then we're going to transfer that into her mouth and make sure it's fully seated. I don't know if you can close together. So we'll make sure her occlusion is good. She's fully articulated. And I'll ask her to remain like that for about 4 minutes till it sets up, and then I'll show you how nice it'll be when we're done. Okay, so we've let this acrylic cold cure for about 4 minutes, so I'm going to pull it out. And what you'll typically notice is that that block-out ring will usually stay inside the denture. So we will remove that with a curette, and you see this flashing. We're going to remove that as well because we want to make sure that none of that is in the denture when we're finished. We like to see the whole locator ring like the one we did here. So I'm simply going to remove this flashing and I'll show you how we'll set it in place when we're done so that all four of these rings, these are the two lab rings, and then these are more resistant, more resilient pink rings. So I will clean off this flash and I'll show you how nicely it fits. Okay, so what we've done is we've cold cured both of those little housings in. So what I wanted to show was just that we've cleared off all the flashing, used an acrylic burr to kind of smoothen out the internal tissue side of the denture. So now I'm just going to insert it and I'll show you how nicely it kind of snaps into place, and the fact that we've kept her occlusion nice as well. So we're just going to go ahead and insert this, snap it into place. Have her bite together to verify that her bite has not been changed. So now, you know, she's going to have an awesome lower denture. So this is great service for people that don't have teeth. Even if they had just two locators, it'd be a great service to be able to retain their lower denture. I hope you thought this was helpful, and if you have any questions, give us a call.